EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Tennessee Titans.
Johnny Russell, how about them Steelers?
Fielded in the end zone.
I had tormented my son yesterday. Johnny, you've been on the stream long enough to know that I live by a special saying. 1 + 1 must always be 2. So let me go over the game in my opinion. And you can tell me if I'm right or wrong. I'm a human. I'm not perfect. Game started out pick 6. That was the only touchdown Pittsburgh would score in the first half. Okay, cool. In that first half, they were speaking of Baltimore hung 17 points, ran for 179 yards.
Wow, first play of the game, CD.
First offensive possession for Pittsburgh. Baltimore forces a punt. After running for 179 yards, I want to pass. Yet they have not stopped the run. Being idiotic and stupid is what led to the Baltimore debacle. Straight up. Lamar Jackson is a quarterback. I will not disrespect him by calling him a running back. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And you don't need to prove nothing to nobody but the 52 other players on your squad.
Very similar to what we just saw.
There's no way in hell Pittsburgh should have won that game. I could see if they came out with a lot of heart and they were just stopping Baltimore. Baltimore stopped themselves. And the Pittsburgh Steelers did everything they were supposed to do.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
This was the phone call I was supposed to have gotten a long time ago. Hello?
Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run,
Andrew, I don't want to be disrespectful. I appreciate you calling, but I was waiting on this call a long time ago. So we're going to have to reschedule.
Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here.
All right, hold on for 1 second, Andrew, because I have to unplug because I'm currently streaming.
They set up the screen for Henry. First down and much more for
All right, everybody, hold on for 1 second. You will be able to see me, but you won't be able to hear me.
Another first down is this time they get an even 20.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cover. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Back to Brown, this time complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Number 11,
A.J. Brown, 34 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
The score, Titans 14, Saints 7.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Kamara, the ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A 6-yard pickup.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
Now Breeze. Flushed out right. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And a first down.
First and 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, I deeply apologize for that. That was a call I had to take. I appreciate your patience. Back to you, Johnny. But you know something?
Now a first down carry. It's
When I looked at that, I was streaming and I was calling out everything I saw. I knew for a fact that was a quarterback draw. It's not even about me believing in Lamar Jackson. It's about stupidity. Look at this game right here. Everybody who watches my stream knows my first game I play like crap. Because I got to get my feel. I don't go online and play in this stream. I just go straight in line, online, because I don't have time. I mean, I'm not trying to sound a certain way, but y'all know what I mean. I work hard. I got a family. I got to get myself ready for the next day, physically, and sometimes mentally. I mean, my phone could go off right now. Yeah, I need you here at 2:30 tomorrow morning. That's the kind of thing that goes on with me. Zoo is in the house. But the bottom line, my point is this. Lamar Jackson has gotten so used to running the football, even though he says countless times, I don't want to be a running quarterback. I do it because it moves the chains. Bottom line is, that's what he does. And he went to the well one too many times, especially with the draw up the middle. And the commentators were saying, well, 78 did this and 78 did 98. He crushed the whole play. He was supposed to. If I know what's coming, I'm supposed to stop it. And my son is trying to learn more about football other than just what he sees playing Madden. And I'm trying to explain to him, right then, it should have been a slant with a combination swing out. I don't care if it's to the right or to the left. J.K. Dobbins should be one of the first two options. Why? Because that's what was killing Pittsburgh. Either you hit the slant or you got Dobbins. Either way, all you needed was 3. You did not have to score right then. I know, but it's basically a goal to go because of how close you were to the end zone and you're low on time. Well, I'm talking about the final real drive, the second to final drive. It was stupid to me.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes
it really
to the
was.
offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. I'm not sure how much
You know, Jeremy, I understand everything you're saying.
Because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big
In my mind, I can't remember if Lamar has been to an AFC championship game. I want to say no.
It's pretty impressive.
And he'll be dropped at the 20.
Oh, Zool, I just saw that when I was eating dinner with my daughter. Real talk, I had just saw that. They're saying that Kittle might miss the rest of the season. But if you're not in playoff contention, why come back? Jimmy G has been plagued this season with injury. And personally, I don't like the doubt he's been facing. Jimmy G is a more than effective quarterback. And I think he's getting a lot of crap because of the money he was signed to, which, by the way, doesn't look that bad right now compared to the contracts other quarterbacks are going to get and have gotten. I just don't know, man. I'm a Cowboy fan to the end. And there was a time where I had pure hatred for San Francisco. But right now, I feel bad for them. They're the only team that's hurt as much as the Dallas Cowboys.
They'll contain him to
Simple as
just
that.
4. Second down.
All defenses worry
And,
whenever anyone catches
you know, I had a
the ball,
conversation this morning
it could turn into a big play with
with a very, very dear friend of mine. I have never wished illness or sickness on anybody. I understand we all have families. I do not want Mike Nolan in Dallas anymore. And when I say this knowing that he's a multi-millionaire, and I believe that he should have enough common sense to take care of his family and kids. But he's got to go. Simple as that.
Over the middle here to Brown. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Yeah. But Zoo, you know what the big difference in all that is? Coaching. Apparently, there isn't Christopher Caesar, thank you for the like. There isn't an idea of coaching as much as do this, this, and this. And if we do that, we should win. Sometimes you have to coach these grown men, these talented guys. You know, and that's the difference. The Dallas Cowboys defensively need a disciplinarian. They need that guy. I don't need that rah-rah cussing all the time. They just need that real talk coach. You know, give me a Rex Ryan, Marvin Lewis, Mike Singletary, Jack Del Rio, Leslie Frazier. There's one more I'm missing. You know, I have a few coaches that I would really like to see in Dallas. You know,
and he'll take this one down to about the 40.
I have a belief,
2 yards on the pickup there.
and I try not to sound like a know-it-all, but the best offensive coordinator without a job right now is Todd Haley. You know, when I say discipline, I kind of mean military life, but we're grown men at the same time. You know, I had a few experiences in my life, and I really started trying to count them at the age of 13 playing football. Because where I live at, this is going to sound really strange, and it may be common in other places, but I enjoy playing Parks and Rec football a million times more than I like playing high school football. And I mean, I have multiple reasons. Number one, high school is full of politics. Parks and Rec is, I want to win. Let's go get it.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts.
You know, I remember this one coach, Coach Weekly.
To go before half.
He was more the rah-rah, but it was, let's go ahead and do well, boys. Let's go. And then we would get cussed out in the locker room, or, you know, what the hell was that in the first half? Coach Phelps would just go ham on you. I mean, in front of everybody in the stands. When you got to that sideline, if that was you that got humiliated, oh, you're going to get it. But he did it with love at practice.
They snap it to Tannehill.
Man, it hurts me to say anything good about the Steelers. Real talk. Big Ben should have went to jail for that rape charge. I'm sorry. You know, it's not for me to judge him or whatever, but 200 witnesses? Come on, dude. You dragged her in the restroom? Come on, dude. And then you want to play the I'm trying to do better Christian card? Nah, Slim. But I'm not trying to judge nobody. I'm just saying. I'm going to say this and I'm going to leave it alone. A young lady set Mike Tyson up. Don't no young woman go to no man's hotel room at 1 o'clock in the morning to play Monopoly. That's all I'm going to say. Mike was a little naive and stupid. Yes, we're grown folks talking about it. That was it.
On second and goal, Tannehill.
I don't know about all that.
5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's third and goal. Now the
I
Titans will
guess
use
the
their third
Henry
and
train is
final
coming.
Timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
I gotta admit, for as bad as I started this game off, I'm a little proud of myself. You know, I'm watching highlights right now, right? After the interception to start the second half, why was Eric Ebron by himself? He literally went right to the flat and stood there,
Big play
alone.
It's third and goal.
How is that possible?
Trying to punch it in with him.
He
They will take this one in for a Titans
Okay.
touchdown.
Tennessee.
Chase Claypool.
Henry.
I'm watching him. He ran a basic corner route in the middle of a zone on the far right side of the end zone.
So simple.
Nobody
Through the
stepped
first
forward.
half, they've had 3 drives
They literally
offensively,
watched
and they
him
have
come
scored
up,
every time, and they've got
break
the lead.
inside, and they
Whenever we
just...
talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments.
What was
right?
that?
This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a
You
little
know,
bit more?
this is
Do they play
amazing.
more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Maybe we should start taking every Tuesday and reviewing NFL games. You know, especially with the fact that Madden has taken my Cowboys ratings so far low.
At their own 20-yard
I can't play defense with them right now. If you're playing with the Dallas Cowboys right now, your opponent can throw the ball directly at your corners. You'll only get picked off 1 out of every about 8, 9 times.
Maybe you take a shot.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Just get the tackle.
29.
We're good.
And he will be out of bounds as time
Of course, Zoom.
this first half.
I'm literally thinking about doing
We've
this.
hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2
Because of the
short
stuff I'm
remaining. We
seeing,
step
it
aside.
upsets
This is
me.
the NFL. Audio
Okay.
Sports.
At age 11,
to kick off.
I got to play
The Saints
quarterback.
gonna go on offense first, and they trail
It's
here
not
as we
all it's
begin
cracked up to be.
quarter number 3.
I'm going to tell you all that now. All that rah-rah, it's not worth it.
And no fireworks to start
But
the
look,
half.
there's
This will be a
one rule
touchback.
for a quarterback, and it only makes the most sense
So
ever.
Brady's gonna lead the Saints up here
You
first
never
and
throw
10
the
at
football
their own 25
while the
yard
corner
line.
is in his back pedal.
He'll start with a give to Kamara.
You know why? He can
Up
still
into the
see
20
you.
line. Just a 3-yard
So wherever
gain
you
there.
throw that ball, he's going to see it.
It's right here. And what I mean by that is possess the
How
ball
many
for
games
one
did I
drive,
watch
get at least
yesterday?
2 first downs, give their
And I
defense
see
a chance to
just
settle
that.
down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Hell, how many games have I watched
Here's
this
2nd and
season?
7 now from the 28.
And I just saw that. And a couple of them are from these great quarterbacks,
It's Breeze.
especially one that wears number 9
Cook. And only able to get 2
that I'm
here,
playing with
stopped
right
at the
now.
30.
I am so sick and tired of everybody giving him credit and props.
To a tight end of his caliber's hands and
Ugh.
see what kind of disruption he can cause.
That's complete to
Yeah.
running back Kamara. He's
Zoo.
gonna have the first down at about the
You know what's
38.
going to keep Josh Allen from being one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time? What I just told you.
This are critical to keep drives going. And if points
They should have
result,
mopped
we'll
New
call
England
this play
yesterday.
significant.
Yesterday, I actually felt like
And the Titans able to bring him down.
Sean McDermott looked at that team and said, you know what?
Great job defensively.
Pull back a
He
little
was
bit.
trying to go through his progressions,
That's what it
find
felt
someone to
like.
get rid of the football before he knew
New
it was on
England
his back.
is
So I just
done.
think this right back to what you said in the beginning.
And I'm
Great
not
job
trying to take
defensively,
down their
but what we're doing with
dynasty.
the
I think somebody was
football,
talking
that
to me
led
about
the
them
sack.
yesterday.
To try
But
to
yesterday,
get
it
after
looked
the
like New
sack.
England gave up.
Breeze, flush to his right.
And that was the first time
And
I've
he's
ever
gonna go
seen
down again.
a team under Bill
Jack
Belichick
Crawford. He's the
look
one that
so
drops in this go-around, and that
deflated.
pass rush getting strong here, back-to-back sacks.
I remember, I think it was number 16. I think his name is Jacoby Myers. A wide receiver looked at Cam and rolled his eyes and looked like my daughter. I mean, I don't think it's something feminine or nothing like that. But for a man to look at you and roll his eyes that way, it said so much.
It looked like someone was very confident in his ability
Yeah.
to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of
I have a good
separation
friend.
there.
Sometimes he stops by the stream and doesn't say a word. He just be watching. Because I told him every time he comes to the screen and says something, like something magically happens where I can't perform good. But he and I argued. We worked Parks and Rec together, the basketball season. And I would say, Meaty, this is it. And he'd be like, you'll see. And I actually took time out my life because I want to know what makes Bill Belichick so big other than he's connected to Bill Parcells. Bill Belichick is a defensive guru. And I said, you know what? That's what's going to keep New England afloat. I said when he got Cam Newton, okay, he's going to try to be a run-dominant coach, run-heavy, put Cam in the best positions with his defense to win games. Cam is letting him down. But it's not all Brady, Zoo. As much of it as we give Brady, it's not all Brady. I think the attributes that Brady brought to the game. Michael Williams, what's up with you? I mean, Michael, for real. You know, that's some weak sauce, Michael. I could see if Lael Collins was there, you know, the right tackle. I could see if he played one snap. I could see if my whole offensive line was there. Then, oh yeah, talk trash, Michael. I could see if I didn't have a jackass for a defensive coordinator. I mean, look, I believe in nepotism at times. Michael, you and I can be the best of friends. If you suck at your job, I'm not going to hire you. But he hired his friend. He hired Mike Nolan. There's nothing I can say or do about it. What you talking about last night, Johnny Russell? Please don't tell me you're talking about last night. Oh, you mean period. You know, the bottom line is the Dallas Cowboys had a problem with Jason Garrett. Sebastian Rosas, thank you for the like. I mean, Michael, it's all good. You're the only team in the whole division to have your coaching staff return. And I'm going to tell you something. Because of my job, I had to go to sleep last night. But I saw the highlights. In the second half, 5 minutes left, they sacked DiNucci. Oh, yeah, I got you, Johnny. They sacked DiNucci. He didn't freaking fumble. And without that, I don't think the Eagles win that game. And I put that on everything I love. From what I've seen, they were getting ready to score a touchdown. And your boy Carson Wentz was getting ready to fold like I do my pillow at night, Playboy. Yeah. That was going to be the drive where they hang a touchdown. So, I mean, I appreciate you trying to come here and trash talk. And believe me with my 7th round draft pick rookie quarterback, they gave y'all hell. I mean, they gave the Eagles pure hell. And I'm going to tell you something else about your Eagles. Y'all missed the hell out of Malcolm Jenkins. But like I told the biggest Eagles fan I know, and he agrees with me, for y'all to return y'all's coaching staff and look that bad, that's not the move. Zool coming through with the 50 stars.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
I mean, you might as well go ahead and face it. like
first
the
and
biggest
10.
Eagles fan I know. Y'all made the biggest mistake of y'all's
And he'll get a turn and give this to
organization
And he's gonna get 7
when y'all
on this
traded
before being
Foles
taken
or
down
let
at the
Foles go
27.
when y'all could have got rid of Wentz.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts
That
of all
kid
those old school football players, isn't it?
is smelling himself. You know why? Y'all let him do it.
Behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters.
Be diehard. I'm a diehard Cowboy fan. But we talking about straight up. Without the NFL, there is no Eagles, there is no Cowboys, there is no Saints, there is no Niners, no Titans. I'm telling you how it is.
I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Believe me, just because I'm a Cowboy fan don't mean I won't pay attention to other teams and all that. Get that. Come on, guys. Just like I have a big gripe with New Orleans. I mean, look at my boy right here, Jeremy Smith.
Back to throw, Tannehill.
Me and him talk about Cleveland all day and night.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big.
Yeah,
but in
Michael.
the end, give some credit to the defense.
See, Michael, you're just so wrapped up in trying to talk trash that you can't even be real. I mean, I can't stand the Washington football team, but I'm man enough to say that if they had a quarterback that could run a basic offensive system, they'd be like that. They drafted so high lately that they got one hell of a front seven. And you know what the best part is? Jack Del Rio, the defensive coordinator, plays to each one of their strengths, which allows them to flourish as what? A team.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it first.
See, Michael, it's people like you that's why we hate the Eagle fans. Yeah, we down. You trying to rub it in at the time where it's not like we're down and healthy. I mean, damn, we're down to a 3rd-string quarterback, and you can't even really trash talk. You got help last night. You got help. And you got nerve to come on here on the stream and try to trash talk, Michael, and you had to get help? When the people running the game, working for NBC, Brandon in the house, have to say it, well, that's really not a fumble. Oh, that's my Chris Collinsworth voice. I mean, gosh, guys, that's not a fumble. I don't understand how they're calling it a fumble. I mean, damn, Michael. I mean, trash talk when you 35-0, 38-0. You know what, Michael? I got too many kids on this stream. I don't like that N-word. So, Michael, I'm going to go ahead and have you leave. Because, like, right now, my hand's on the controller. You know what I'm saying? That's just a little bit too much. And, you know, that word hate is so very ugly. But, Michael, let me help you leave. Because I got advertisers. And my advertisers don't like that kind of stuff. So I'm going to take a moment, a pause for the cause, if you will.
That field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be
Don't worry, Michael, I got you.
It's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. Gostkowski now converted for 3. Now he'll kick this one away.
Oh, Zoo, you know how I go. I mean, I didn't take time out to erase the comment. I hate that people are going to see that. But, you know what I'm saying? I got nieces and nephews and little cousins and friends and people I consider family. I can't have it on my stream, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just trifling and trashy. You know what I mean? You can't. Well, I can't say you can't because obviously people do that dumb mess, but I hate the word myself. And you know, there was a part of me that wanted to act out, but not today. You ever had one of them days where you get your butt beat at work and you just, not today. He didn't like the fact that the truth hurt. Yeah, I'm trying to play the game, but don't worry, I got you. You'll be gone soon.
Back to throw, Breeze. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
That was, oh, come on, Emmanuel.
Tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender,
There we go. I know I had another empty set somewhere in this offense.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
All right, let me get back into this.
Now Breeze. He's going to let it fly.
Whoa!
And that will be incomplete.
At this point, I'll just try to get 3 and then come back for the onside.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Breeze to throw.
Break in.
And that's caught by Smith. And he's going to have another first.
All right, we'll take
down.
3.
The tackles made at the Titans 28. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
Oh, they didn't take my timeout.
So this
That's common.
victory.
All right, that's my warm-up. I'm going to try to get at least 2 more in. And hopefully my phone don't ring. Talking about be here 2:30. All right, he gone. Woo, I dropped down 1.7. Ew. By the end of the week, I should get back up. Zool coming through with 200 stars. Georgia Lewis with the like. Yeah, once I got myself together, I knew I was going to get rid of that clown. You got people in this world who ain't got nothing else better to do in life. I realize that every time I go to work and look at them clowns I work with. Especially one. I think I'm his role model or something. He got to be like somewhat obsessed with me. I got this dog at work, and he be like, why does he talk about you so much? I'm like, because he wants to be me. No other grown man watches you and worries about what you do like that without some kind of borderline obsession.
It's certainly hot outside here in the
But we're going to keep it all positive. Oh, sorry about that, y'all. Give a shout out to my sponsor, Positive One. They got it going on. You get a chance, check out Positive One, spelled with a Z, spelled O-N-E with the one.com. They got a little thing going on over there. New business just starting out. They're trying to change the world one person at a time. Can't change the world without you changing yourself. That's how they told me anyway. That's another reason why I'm so cool and calm. I got a sponsor, and I've been doing this 2 months. I'm just me until I get to that edge. But then remember, it ain't like I can physically touch somebody. These keyboard warriors got it going on.
Murray now on first down.
Ugh! Larry Fitzgerald. I look at Larry Fitzgerald, and I wish he won a ring. That guy is just nice, man. All he does for the homeless, trying to help people. I mean, if I had millions of dollars, I'd be trying to help people too, but
give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Flushed out right.
oh,
And he'll lay out and
D-Hop.
what a diving catch there.
I just hope he earns
A
it.
gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20.
I was talking to my son the other night, right? Did you remember, or did you know that? Give me that! Did you know Juwan Howard won a ring? I want to say it was with Miami. It might have been with Cleveland. But Juwan Howard was on one of them teams and stole a ring. And I was like, what kind of guy does that?
College-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that.
I mean,
I'm just wondering if
thank you, sir.
I think they felt
I
like they
get
could
it
come in and throw it around pretty well.
that,
That interception early.
what's that dude named Kevin Durant did that? But I mean, at least he had to get on the court.
Line of scrimmage, the 24.
Thanks, Zoo.
This is 2nd and 6.
He kind of threw that one right to us. I was in that zone. But this dude, Juwan Howard.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara.
Georgia, where Jay at? You still here, Georgia?
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up
I need somebody to look this up. I got to know how old Juwan Howard was when he got that ring with LeBron. I can't remember who I was next to. I want to say it was at my golf. No, I wasn't at my Uncle Freddie's house. I was at one of my uncle's house, and we were watching the game, and I was like, that can't be. He was like, yeah, that's him. But see, KD had to literally get on the court, and I can honestly say it felt like he carried the team in the playoffs, or at least the finals. But Juwan Howard, I can't get over this one. I was like, that's Bama of the Year move right there.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more.
He was 39.
Still an effective gain, nonetheless.
Able to get 7 on that first.
If that's the case, LeBron should have took Chris Webber, Karl Malone, John Stockton, and Reggie Miller all on that team.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate.
Oh man, I just looked at my fantasy squad. I need the kicker for the Bucks. I think his name is Sucker to at least put up 10 points so I can win tonight.
Slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
I think it's possible.
On first down,
Breeze. I have to make sure I ain't throw a pick. Well, I mean, hell, he was taking everybody else for rain. That's like when you take one little kid out of a whole bunch and be like, yeah, you want some ice cream at the playground? All the other kids like, I want some.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Bill Belichick says our record is not an indictment on our salary cap issues or our team. This year we just have less to work with. Doesn't he still have 53 players? Or however many because we have an expanded practice squad? Why don't he just say what's really on his mind? You know how what's his name, Bill Belichick gets up on the mic and he start mumbling. Tom, he ain't here no more. That's all he gotta say. If he give me $100,000, I would get up on the mic and mumble for him. Can y'all see me on there? Yeah, on behalf of Mr. Belichick, Tom, he ain't here no more. That's all I want is 100 G's. He got it.
They stay on the ground. This
Rich
time
Motor
it's
Scooter.
He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take it.
I'd be like, Jay, you want to graduate? Go ahead. Which one of these cars you want? Brand new.
First onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes,
I paid this car I got now off, buy Jay a brand new ride, and put the rest away in case things don't go right. Thank you, sir. I gotta, you know he's getting ready to come at me with Kyler Murray. And I don't know enough about the Saints to know which one of their linebackers is the fastest. But I'm going to have to spy him 2 different places. Stoic is in the house. What's going on, Stoic? Thank you for the follow, man. How you doing? Yeah, we up in here acting up. It's a slow Monday. We had a lot of people in here, then some left when I said something they ain't like. They'll get over it.
Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive.
You know, I got my main followers in here. I got Zool in the house. Zool, have you got your top fan badge yet?
That does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
He is killing me with that. I'm going to take a slant across the field crap.
Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
That was an interesting
Guess at this point.
because
Oh, Zool, did you see the fight yesterday in the Bears game? He came up and said dude spit on him. I don't believe that.
Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them.
Oh, give me that.
Discouraged him from taking off.
I was getting ready to say.
Intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he'll get this back.
Man, I hope you heard me get it. You've been with me for days. You should get it either this week or the very first part of next week, guaranteed.
And then you get the interception, just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense,
I wonder if we score a touchdown right here if dude gonna quit.
They might be a little extra aggressive trying
Hey,
to
I'm gonna tell you something.
Instead, they read their keys well.
I did it once. I ain't want to tell no. I'm gonna say it on the stream. I had got arguing with this dude at Chopticon High School because he was just kept on coming at me. And man, I swung as hard as I could and hit him on that helmet. Got to the sideline, Coach Phelps grabbed me. He whispered, "Feel like a dumbass, don't you?" And let me go. My hand was hurting. I'm gonna tell you something. This hand right here, this hand, you found out what pain really is. Did I close my fist and hit that helmet? The helmet won. That's all I'm gonna say.
And it's third down.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna go 0-1 trap right here, just cause he ain't got no big boy.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
So it's pretty simple, partner.
Zoo, do you see any big-name wide receivers being traded tomorrow? Because I really thought Julio was going to move, and I don't see that anymore. I thought Adam Thielen might get traded. Oh, my God. He sent the house.
And this is caught at the 8. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That puts him in excellent position, first and goal after a gain of 19.
We're going for it right here.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter. 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Boom, baby, boom.
And the Saints able to stretch that lead out.
Yeah, I knew he was getting ready to walk away. All right, that's win number 160. We marching to 200. Hold up, did they give me that loss just now? We're going to have to go back out there and come back in. I know I'm not the smartest man in the world, and yes, I'm a little tired. And correct me if I'm wrong. Oh yeah, that's win number 160. But ain't they in the same division? I don't feel like looking it up. The Niners, Saints, Bucks. That's the last thing I'm going to do is trade a player within my division. You know, when you see him them 2 times a year, he might take that personal. I'll look it up. I ain't doing nothing but waiting for this game to start. Yep. Yeah, that's not so bad then. Yeah, you right. I'm glad. Because I was going to say, that's really stupid.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And
you ain't lying about that. I just saw that before yesterday with Garoppolo and Kittle, the 49ers had $54 million in injuries. Did Kittle just sign a new deal, or is he just negotiating? Huh. That's the same thing I'm saying for Dallas. You know what? I would love it if Jerry Jones can pull Jim Harbaugh out of Michigan. Whew. Good God Almighty. Yeah, I'm glad to see Kittle got some monies. That dude deserves it. He's the second best tight end in football. I know a lot of people say he blocks like Kelsey. He don't, in my opinion. Yeah, we got Matthew Stafford right here. I'm going to tell you something. As much as I like Dak Prescott,
that was an excellent read by the guys on the defense.
I wouldn't mind having Matthew Stafford in Dallas for cheaper.
They tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him.
I'm just looking at it from a salary cap thing.
They went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Exactly. But also, in that, let me ask you this, Zoo. If you're playing with Cap and you're down by 14 at halftime, are you concerned because Cap can't pass the ball accurately enough? Ooh, look at that return. Y'all realize I haven't run my favorite play in the games we played so far?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
SEC quarterbacks. I mean, I said that the other day. The SEC is on a whole nother level than any other college division. But what I'm saying is you're down 14, right? As Cap runs, the clock runs. That's my point.
Good first step there.
All that stuff is great until the clock runs out.
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say,
I don't trust Colin Kaepernick in a shootout.
Near the end zone and get in. Give me my best power running play with my best back.
And he takes it across and
that's all. I feel as though if you have Colin Kaepernick as your starting quarterback, your backup quarterback has to be of the same caliber and same offensive structure. He has to be able to play in a read option, run heavy offense.
They don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But
and you know something? I don't know if I still have it on my phone. I used to have it. Colin Kaepernick was traded to Denver. He rejected the trade. He would have been with I see him in my mind. Oh my God. I think he's in Minnesota right now. Assistant. Gary Kubiak. That man loves to run the football. And he loves play action. That would have been Colin Kaepernick's best 3 or 4 years of his career. Would he have won the big one? I can't answer that.
That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield.
That was dumb. Especially after everybody left. It was a defensive end who was drafted by Cincinnati. His last name was Smith. I can't remember his first name, but that dude was a monster. When he retired, Patrick Willis retired. I'm like, Cap, leave. And then I want to say an offensive lineman got traded. And I'm like, Cap, why are you there? And my cousin, he's so stupid at times. You don't understand. Colin Kaepernick's loyal. They're trying to rebuild.
And looks like they've got 60.
They're trying to win with with players that cost less to rebuild the front. Give me this. They're trying to rebuild with players that's going to cost less money. And talking about Jason Smith. That's what I'm talking about. He just, I don't know.
Just down a score, they come out firing right away.
When a team tells you we're going to rebuild and start from scratch, why do you want to stay? That's all I want to say.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
We talking all this football, and there's one person we did not talk about. We ain't got no love for Tua in gaming. Tua Tiger, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Leova, however you say his name. Dude got his first NFL win in his first start against the Rams. We gotta give that man some love, man. He did it. I mean, he had help. You know, they had the fumble recovery. They had the Jakeem Grant 80-something yard punt return. And then he didn't even pass for 100 yards. He passed for like 90-something. Yeah, he threw his first touchdown pass to Devontae Parker. Y'all, hold on for a second. I gotta pull up the laptop.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
You know something? It would not surprise me if they take over first place.
They gotta get it to the 21
I'm just saying.
Here on third down. From the gun, it's Breeze.
Ooh, you gotta give him credit. He took that slant from me. That should have been a pick.
On that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that's a disappointing end.
All right, Zoo, I'll be here.
When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this one is right down.
Zoo with another 50 stars. Thanks, Zoo.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line.
Y'all got excuse me.
First and 10 at their
While I'm not
25-yard
beaten down tired, today was a little rough for Monday. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't really work this hard on Mondays. I mean, you know, Monday's a long day and everything, but today was a little physically demanding.
Pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective.
I want to say Drew Lock came from Missouri. He played in a pro-style offense. I think they just got to let Drew Lock play. For real.
Now the rookie second rounder from Georgia, DeAndre Swift.
I just really feel like they're not letting him be him. Darren Sharp, what's good with you, player?
He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost.
Gotta give credit where it's due.
10, 20 yards.
I hated every moment of it because DK was on the fantasy team of my opponent. It's because of DK I'm losing by 9 right now. But y'all did the thing yesterday.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4
Real talk.
from the 40-yard line.
But that was expected. I want to talk about Drew Lock. Second half, Denver came out on fire. It's alright. I think that Ryan Suckup, if that's his, whatever the kicker for Tampa Bay, we're going to need him to put up 10 points tonight in fantasy for me to win. What was I saying?
Here's another 1st and 10.
Dog, I forgot what I was saying.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Yeah, Mr. Missouri. Justin Herbert, right now, is probably the NFL Rookie of the Year. And he just got to play after, what, week 3 or 4? That kid is coming into his own. Whoa, nobody turned around for the ball. I gotta say, the kid impressed me, but the comeback of Drew Lock impressed me even more. You know, a lot of people were surprised and shocked when Denver took KJ Hamler, Jerry Jeudy, and I want to say another receiver. I'm not surprised and shocked. They got them guys rotated. KJ Hamler coming out of Penn State looks what's up, productive. Whoa, hold up. What boy? I know you're not talking about DiNucci. Darian, don't come in with the jokes. I mean, I'm not going to say DiNucci looked bad. I'm not. He's a rookie quarterback, 7th round draft pick from James Madison University. I didn't like the fact that he fumbled like he did in the first half. Whoa. Okay. I ain't going to be mad at that play.
That doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense.
I'm just like, we can let him throw slants. We can let him throw ends. We have to let him play some football. And I do think Dallas got robbed. When he got sacked, that was not a fumble. Ah!
Tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 23.
Somebody checks him. Big boy just took the lead.
Bring it back. Interception return for a Lions touchdown. That's a tough blow there offensively.
That's on
you
me.
Had a decent drive going. You've got the lead, and now things completely flip on you.
I shouldn't even threw that. I don't even know why I called that play.
It's got to be tough for them to look up and realize
I was having too much fun.
in this ball game, I thought we had complete control.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this carries into the end zone.
All right, I'm going back down here getting 6 right here.
Right at the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own.
One bad play don't make a game.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half.
Well, I said I was going down here for 6. I'd say in a one-hitter quitter, though.
Touchdown! Traquan Smith, 70 yards. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
I had to lean into that one.
Answered quickly.
Lean with it.
Got right back to it. And look,
Darren, thanks for the like. Darren, how was your day, man?
they can wear teams down, but when you hit them with big plays like that,
I know you got that big win, but how was your day today?
big time one.
You know?
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts.
Oh! I thought I had another person.
With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown.
All right. I'm about to go man-to-man against him.
Play there on the catch and run, 53 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard.
On 2nd and 9.
Yes.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. They'll use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. From the gun, here's Stafford. And that will be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Is good.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point.
What's going on, Weeks? Thanks for the like. How you doing?
A couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Looking long for Thomas. A fight for the it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or 2 and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, and get some more points.
You alright?
The Lions now going to use
I ain't heard you say nothing in a while. I thought you was asleep.
As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
What you
First
doing?
down, here's a run with Peterson.
You ain't playing Roblox?
An anxious moment or 2 there, but they do get him down. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3
second
here.
half.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Now this will make it into the end zone.
Uh-oh.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. He's past.
He said he got reservations.
He will score.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
We've sat in a lot of meetings, and they always talk about the offense taking advantage of beginning a half. Well, special teams coaches don't listen to that. They want to take advantage with their own unit, and they just did.
Yeah, they trailed in the locker rooms, and they changed that immediately.
I think they drew that one up special. That felt like something he pulled out of his pocket that he'd been holding for a while, and they were able to use it effectively.
So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half.
They just took me all the way out. Okay. We're going to sit here and trade punches.
DeAndre Swift, 75 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And that will tie our game here in the third quarter.
That ties the game 24-24.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
First down, New Orleans.
Breeze now on first down. Flush to his right.
We'll throw it away.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Well, switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story in Week 5. Most notably, of course, Dak Prescott. Pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out the remainder of the season. And that's really just the latest in what has been a tough year already. Gosh, you could probably build an all-pro team, Charles, with some of the guys who have gone down.
Yeah, an all-pro team, and at worst, a Pro Bowl team, because you're talking about names like Saquon Barkley with the New York Giants, Cortland Sutton with Denver, Marlon Mack, Indianapolis, Nick Bosa, San Francisco, all of them injuries that have them lost for the year. Michael Thomas got hurt in the season opener with New Orleans. We haven't seen him since. Nick Chubb with Cleveland on IR. Christian McCaffrey with Carolina. They've all missed significant time, so it's been a tough year for injuries. Some teams are playing around them better than others. We'll see how it goes the rest of the year, but we wish all these guys who are hurt a speedy recovery.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On the ground, Kamara. The tackle made there by Jared Davis.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Breeze going to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
7-yard line.
Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. Here's Breeze. And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off right around the 43. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Amendola now, jet sweep. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
On the tackle.
Well, if you like the guys who run the ball, you're enjoying watching this. But the other guys, especially the defense coordinator, trying to figure out an answer on how to slow down the running game. I think maybe he starts to call more blitzes, because you can call run blitzes in order to try and get more people to the point of attack.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They run again on first down. Peterson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Adrian Peterson, 29 yards. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead.
His kick is good.
Prater for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead.
24.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
First and 10. At their own
the Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmaker.
He's got a man, complete, 20, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 74 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Yes, Michael Thomas is a volume receiver, but he can also make some really big plays, especially with Drew Brees throwing the football.
I love the way you described it. Volume receiver who could also make big plays. In other words, if you underestimate him, he'll run past you or he'll just jump over the top of you and continue to make those big plays.
At the 25-yard line. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Stafford and the Lions now have it first and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Call it a gain of 2 as time has run out on this third quarter of play. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Back now at Ford Field. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. 2nd down and 8. They run again with Peterson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
On first down, Swift. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
He's brought down at the 42.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Again, Peterson. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot.
Man, you missing it.
This
dude right here went on my hind parts. I threw a terrible pick. Then he scored, then I scored. Let's see where we at right now.
Really, a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like.
If I win this game, I definitely earned
it. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game.
Got to stop.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be he's stopped behind the line. Kerryon Johnson turned away on 4th down, and the Saints will have the football back.
All right, let's go get it.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a let.
Dang, he called timeout early. Zoo with the 50 stars. Thanks, player. I thought he was going to come out with that play action pass on me right there, but something in my mind just said go for it. So that's what I did.
Kamara.
First down.
And he'll go
And a
down
whole lot
shy of the
more,
40 at the
a few more.
41. 7 yards there and a first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry
Run it
to
again.
play really fast.
Oh, I got my eyes on it. He used his first timeout really early. So I'm going to keep on running the ball. I'm in field goal range.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara.
There's his second timeout. Now we'll go for screen pass.
The Lions now going to
Don't
use
leave
the
it.
second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior
We're
to
not
this
going for
upcoming
screen
second
pass.
down play.
We're going for deep end.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Cook is my second option. Kamara is my third.
Breeze to throw. Steps away to
Woo!
his left. And he's just gonna get
Man,
this thing to
he
no
had
one.
everything covered that time.
And now it's 3rd. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game.
I'm going to see if I can oscillate
Just get rid of it.
Thomas on the left and work this slant.
Completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
To throw is Breeze.
Oh my God, I pushed the wrong button.
And this is going to be intercepted.
That's all on me.
Picked off by Jerome.
I meant to throw it to X, and I don't know how I hit Y, but as soon as I hit it, I said, oh snap.
Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game.
That's all on me.
Right now after that one,
That's
41
a
on number 4.
human error.
Now your defensive coordinator,
Pure human mistake.
Can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So
Man, I had it.
maybe run the ball.
I had a first down and everything.
Depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
They'll contain
I
him to
made
just
one
4.
very
2nd
bad
and 12.
error.
Stafford now to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him.
Damn.
As he pulls it in.
I knew it as soon as I pushed the button, I made that mistake.
Not quite to the 35. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts.
He getting ready to run the ball right here.
37 seconds to play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he'll take this one down to the 36. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Yeah, I know.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Peterson, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Now we'll get a quick timeout.
Man, I messed up.
Number 2.
I wasn't even pressured, I don't think.
20 seconds left
For
to
some
go.
reason, I hit Y instead of X.
They have to feel pretty good about getting that type of
You know what? I should have took Y out of the scenario and held him in the pass block.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And this is right down the middle.
He left us
puts it through.
16 seconds though.
The sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the
And a
final.
timeout.
So it's not quite over yet, but you have to figure they pretty well got this one on ice now.
And Brandon, I'm trying to figure out how they remain so calm in these situations and then go out and execute, because I'm up here shaking like a leaf, and I wasn't one who had to make that kick.
They look calm, but I bet if you had a heart rate monitor on them, it'd be up in the 300s right now.
Stranger things have happened.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get
Zoo,
their
thanks for the
drive
50
started.
stars.
So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you
Let's see
handle
what
this
happens right here.
situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. It's likely the game winner.
Woo! Now that's how you do it. From now on, that's how we do it.
It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest.
That's how we do, baby.
That they just knew would work from past experience.
I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners.
And I made sure we kept it on the field.
Now to return it.
Oh my God.
Showing it here. Past midfield.
We lost.
Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. This one is going to sting for a while.
I'm glad ain't nobody else here to see me take that loss.
One stop. I know that it's easy to say that from the booth, but
It is.
I have never in my life seen that before.
That's one of those.
I don't even know what to say after something like that. I never seen that before. And then if you look at it, it went directly to that one dude. But I don't know, man. All right, Zoo, I'm going to get off here for the night. You be easy, man. Let's hope that, I think his name is Ron Suckup, hits a couple of long field goals. Zoo, I have no clue. I can't be mad at it. We're playing Madden 21. That's why I can't be mad at it. Be easy, man. I'll be back tomorrow, I believe. Hopefully by 5:30 Eastern time.